Why one-on-one learning? What is missing in current day classroom training? Let us see. See, usually, the way we learn things, so it has to be first, discussion on the topic. Then, there is a execution on what we have learned. And then we have to analyze. And then we have to report to somebody saying that I have done this and is it right or wrong. But in today's classroom training, what happens? Let's say we pick the topic, or maybe, our lecturer introduces the topic to us and they come to the class and they start broadcasting the information. So if your antenna is strong, you will pick it and remember. But what happens after that? We take notes. Sometimes you remember, sometimes you take notes, right? And after that, we mug up things, right? And after that, what happens? So we go to the exam hall and we write exam on paper. We reproduce it. So one day before the exam, we study like a beast, and we reproduce the next day. And after that, do we still retain that information which we have studied? Definitely no. That's what we are doing. So the problem here is, now, see, in VLSI, there is a, see, if you see semiconductor boom, there is a lot of, companies looking for skilled professionals, but, companies are not getting skilled professionals. Why? Because we don't have analytical abilities and we don't look problems deep and understand and find solutions for it. That is the reason, companies are, not hiring freshers, isn't it? Right? And let's see how we can improve it. With one-on-one training, right? Let's say there is a topic we are learning today. So in one-on-one training, we learn the topic. Here also we take the notes. And after that, what happens? Right? Here you are not writing any exams. Here it's more of understanding the concept, right? Okay, fine. Take the notes. Mentor will simplify topic for you, right? This is very important. See, in classroom, lecturers are not thinking about whether people understood or not. But here, your mentor sits with you one-on-one and he will simplify the topic for you till you understand the topic, okay? And then, that's when, right, like, see, you and your mentor sitting together and you start discussing about it. Now, see, in a classroom, a lot of us, asked questions in classroom, right? Now, if it is one-on-one, definitely we can ask questions, right? When we ask questions like why, the big picture, if you understand the big picture of the topic, right? And that's when you develop the curiosity in the topic, because you start understanding the topic and you develop the curiosity. When you keep understanding the topic with that little curious, then we bring clarity to the topic, right? So it's all you and your mentor, nobody else. So the topic you understood and you have clarity in the topic, what you are doing, what you are learning. Next, come to how, right? Let's say now we discuss the topic, okay? Now we discuss the topic and now it goes to execution. How I can implement that topic which I have learned theoretically, right? So that's when how starts, okay? So execution, right? So you execute the tasks, okay, and write conclusions. That is very, very important. Then, see, after execution, we have to analyze it, right? Let's say you did one experiment. You have to analyze the results. If you don't analyze the results, then what is the point, what can you conclude out of it? It's very difficult, right? For that, to conclude the topic, we need to analyze, right? We need to do different experiments, isn't it? Right? What if I do differently? What difference I can, let's say, if, how can I learn it differently? What experiments I can do? More experiments. It's more of, you experiment and learn. This is how it should go. When you do this, definitely you are analyzing a lot about that topic and the way we execute the things, right? Then go and report to your mentor. see, on this topic, this is what I have done, right? And this is other experiments I have done. Now, this is the conclusion which I draw from these experiments, right? Your mentor will, judge, or your mentor will, understand what you have done and give a right feedback, so that, you can do again, maybe, other experiments which, your mentor or guide told you. Otherwise, he says, move to the next topic, right? Think about this way of learning. Is it looking like a classroom training, or is it like, more, you involve into the subject and start, understanding it, right? This way of learning definitely helps you to gain, concepts. This way of learning helps you to learn concepts in a better way, so that it brings, a lot of clarity. When you have clarity on the subject, so you become confident. With this confidence, you go to the interview, right? Tell me, who will stop you? Nobody, right? So, with this confidence, let us learn and move further. Welcome to Research Oriented Learning at IC Labs. Thank you.